Hey there, how y'all doing? It's me, Barb, again. And guess what? It's fall. It's fall, that's all. It's fall. And so I got these at Target, and Target, as some people call it. And I think it's called something else in the UK. I can't remember what it's called. It's not, is it called Target UK? You let me know. But anyway, these are fall cookies, and this is called Favorite of the Day is the company. And it's, we've got pumpkin spice white chocolate. Ooh, baby. Then we're going to try the maple truffle butter cookie. Ooh. And then, oh, they're falling. And then the maple shortbread cookies. Oh, we're having fun now. Oh, my goodness. Well, let me get this one off the floor. Oh! I'm sorry about the photographs at the beginning of the video. I have got to buy me a clicker. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and the day gets away from me. I never understood it when people said they were retired and they didn't have enough time, but it's so true. You move a lot slower, y'all. You just got to know that about us old people. And I'm not even old. I'm just 66. Ready for kicks. That's what I said on my birthday. Okay, so we're going to try. Let's start Mellow Jello, okay? Well, should we? Yeah, let's start Mellow Jello. We're going to start with the favorite day. They're naturally flavored maple. It says, happiness is delicious. I love those ideas. Made with real butter, shortbread cookies, naturally flavored maple shortbread cookies. Now, where's it from? Product of the United States, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay, 3 cookies is 130 calories. That's what we got here. Yay for fall flavors. Looking for delicious seasonal sweet? Look no further. These cookies are great for gatherings, gifts, or solo treat. Only around for a limited time. These are snacks that you don't want to pass up. Now, I remember I tried some of the favorite day, like the Gorpin stuff at Easter time. Oh, it was so good. So I thought, we got to try this, okay? So you Target shoppers, I'm looking out for you. I got to do your dirty work. Because why do you want to buy such a nice box of cookies if they're no good? They don't taste good. Some people are like, oh, I just want it to look nice. Listen, even a bridal cake, if it looks nice but it doesn't taste good, I'm like, anyway. Sometimes on those cake shows I go, they spend all this $300, $500 on a cake, and I go, and they don't get what they ordered, or it's not. I'm like, that's too much money to be spending, not get what you want. Barbara says, no. Let me get my scissors out. There you go. This Girl Scout was not prepared. Anyway, it's getting late, but I just thought, let's squeeze in one. Oh, Daisy's back there. See her? Look at her little ear up. She's tired, little pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I have this down here, way down here, and I could smell it. Oh gosh, I got to drink of water. Take a sip of water. I'm so excited. I love water. I just love water. I prefer ice water, but I love any kind of water. Well, not mud water or whatever. But I mean, I've done that filtering stuff too, when I'm camping and stuff. Okay, let me just sniff into this for a moment. I need a moment, y'all. Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. You guys would be in heaven. See all the cookies in there? It goes about up to this high in the bag. Let's take one out. They're little babies. What are they supposed to look like? Oh, they're supposed to look like maple leaves, I think. Can you see that? See? This is what it really looks like. It looks like a Christmas tree. Maybe I just got a reject. Let me see what else we got in here. Daisy's smelling that maple now. She's going, okay, Barbara. No, see, they don't look like maple trees. Now, these don't look really like trees. Well, shortbread's hard to make into a shape. But that is a far cry from a maple leaf. But we'll forgive and forget if it tastes good. But I just know that if I thought I was getting this for a party and they came out like this, I'd go, Anyway, let's take a bite, right? You all. Now, you don't know this about me because we haven't hit the winter holidays yet. Because I just started February 5th of 2022. But I love me some shortbread. Oh, my mother, I have to say, made the best shortbread in the world, and so did my grandmother. Oh, now this, I'm a little snooty. I'm going to have to warn you about shortbread. You smell the maple, but you don't taste the maple. And the shortbread tastes, I wonder if it says real butter. It tastes like lard or something. I know nothing. Please forgive me, favorite days. It says, I'm looking at the ingredients. Do you want me to read them to you? I know you're probably not that interested. I'm going to go ahead. Unbleached wheat flour. I won't read all the ingredients of all the cookies. Unbleached wheat flour, reduced iron, niacin, thiamine, monotrate, riboflavin, folic acid, butter, powdered sugar, cane sugar, corn syrup, pure maple syrup, natural flavors, maple and vanilla sea salt. That's it. I tell you, I honestly rather smell the box than eat the cookies in the box. This is not high for me. I cannot remember. Maybe I put in the bag. Let me check. I tried to put in the bag the receipts. Oh, I'm sorry. They were a little costly to me. I don't know if they were $3.99 or $4.99. You'll find out if you go to Target. Now, where'd my cookie go? Okay, I want to give this a good mark, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to give it a 4 or 5. It's not a bad taste, but it's not a great taste. It's not really a good taste. I do 1 to 10. You can check on my description, that little arrow. It was not really an arrow, but a little thing that goes down right on the right-hand corner. You just press that, and then you get the descriptions. I never knew that. And now they put all this other gobbledygook. So when you start reading my paragraph, then there's another little arrow. You push that, it says more, and then you can hear all my garbage I say about each video. I just talk. I type like I talk too much. I was one of those kids, though. If you gave me an essay question, I remember in history, my boyfriend, I don't know if I've shared this story with you. I had a boyfriend for 3 years, 2 years in high school and a year in college. His name was Jeff. And he would study this history. We took history together. And I think it was in our 12th grade. I'm not sure, of high school. I can't remember. I didn't study that much. I was so busy doing so many things. I was in so many things. Anyway, and I wouldn't get to study until midnight or 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes 10, but anyway, so see, the maple taste, you still taste in your mouth. So there is a maple flavor in there, but there's a kind of like a grainy, funny taste on the roof of my mouth. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm left with. I like when you eat something, especially a sweet. If you're going to eat something sweet, you want to be left with a nice aftertaste, not a bad aftertaste. Why do it? Especially on the holidays. There's too many good things. Okay, this is a no for me. I'm sorry. Favorite day. Oops, sorry. Favorite day. Now, you guys make some great products. Somebody will love this, I'm sure. It's nice for a little variety of little vanilla person, but it's got a grainy kind of taste. It almost tastes like a gluten-free thing, but it's not gluten-free. Tacky taste to it. Not even a vanilla taste. I mean, there's a little zing to it, too, over here I don't like. So I'd have to say, 1 is you're going to get sick. You never want to speak of it again. You never want to get it again. You never want to see the company again. And 10 is you can't stop thinking about it. You're going to go back. You know you're going to go back, and you want to tell your friends about it and everybody about it. 1 to 10, I would have to give it a 3, maybe a 4. I think I'm giving it a 3, y'all, and I'm very surprised. I love Favorite Day. And especially for the price, I'm disappointed. It doesn't even look like the shape they say it is. It doesn't look like that. I showed it to you. They look like little Christmas trees. And it leaves me with a funny aftertaste. That's a real disappointment. But somebody might be very happy to get this box of cookies, because it's not staying in my house, I'll tell you that. Well, I'm sorry I started with this, but I'm kind of glad because I'm hopeful for the others. Okay, let's get to it because I take too much time talking and talking. Okay, which one should we do next? I think I want to try this one because I want to have some fun and I want a good taste and I want Favorite Day to get a high score for me. Now, I don't try to favor anybody. This is Favorite Days, and it says naturally and artificially flavored maple truffle butter cookies. But look at those pictures. That looks yummy, yummy, yummy. Looking for a delicious seasonal treat? Yes, I am. And it says 2 cookies are 150 calories. Well, we don't have to talk about that if we're talking about the holidays, right? Okay, let's see. Let's unbox the Favorite Day box. Okay, this is in a tray. Let me show you the tray as I take it out. So there's less cookies. See, look at these cookies. See, so there's Is there 3? Oh, I see. Oh, that is clever. So they put 3 on this row, 2 on this row, 3 on this row. See, everybody's trying to figure out how to cut corners with the recession and also just with supplies. It's not as easy as it used to be after COVID and stuff. Got a lot of catching up to do. Now, I'm sorry I'm making a lot of sound with this. Let's open up this baby and see what we got. Again, this is from Target. You smelling all this? Daisy's going crazy. She says, I am smelling all of this, Maple, and it's driving me crazy. You want me to give you a little treat, Daisy? Let me give you a little treat. Let me just fix this for the viewers so they can see this cookie. Let me show you. See, that's pretty. Now, that is pretty, and those cookies would be pretty on a table for the fall party. Little castles in the air. I don't know what that's supposed to replicate. It's definitely not the Biltmore house. You could kind of pretend it was, but it's somewhere. I guess it must be in the States. They're made from the USA. Maybe it's somewhere else. It's supposed to look fancy. Let me give Daisy a treat so she doesn't feel left out. She really looks at me when I'm eating and she's not eating. She's like, Barbara. But of course you have your meals and you don't give any to me, Daisy. Okay, here you go, Daisy. You enjoy that, and I'll give you another something next cookie. Okay, I try. Okay, let's pick out a cookie. They have little tiny dents in them. I don't know why. Let's take a look, y'all. So there you go. That's the cookie. Oh, excuse me, I was burping. Could you hear that? I was really close to the camera. Okay, take a bite, right? Whose chocolate is this? I'm a little suspicious. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient, product of Canada. Shop Target. Now, wait a minute. Is favorite day from Canada, you all? Now, you know, I'm sorry, Canada. Oh, Canada. I love Canada. Oh, it's so beautiful. If you haven't been to Canada, you've got to go. Contains milk, soy, and wheat. So it was made for Target. Does this say Canada? Product of United States. That's funny. Okay, I know you want to know what I think. Or maybe you don't. Let me take another bite. When I don't answer, sometimes I need a little time to dwell on it, think about it. The shortbread on this is very nice. A little cardboardy, though. So let me show you what it looks like. I'm sorry, I didn't show you. Let me make a nice... I'll show you close up. So you got the shortbread, but you can't see it, but there's some caramel right in there between the chocolate. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Obviously, I'm not a good camera person. Let me see if I break it in half. Oh, now you can see some of it. Can you see that squirting out? The caramel's nice. Now this I might have at a party. I get together at the office for some kind of fall celebration or whatever. With the castles on it, you don't want to use it for Halloween, really. I guess you could for fancy pansies. I don't know what that chocolate is. Not like a Hershey's. It's more like a Cadbury chocolate, really. Well, it's made in Canada. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get a crumb that was on the top here. It just flipped off. If you saw my other vlog of McDonald's Part 3, what happened? You'll have to go look at it. I'm not going to tell you. You can check my Instagram too, though. I have a picture of what happened with my Big Mac, which I hadn't had in a long time. Okay, I'm taking another bite of this. It's melting in my hand. There's a bus going by. I like this. Not hitting me out of the ballpark, but it's a nice cookie. You don't get a lot. The caramel and the chocolate go nicely. It tastes more like a Cadbury chocolate. I don't know whose chocolate it is. I can't figure it out looking at that box. That's what I was doing earlier, even though you might have thought I was doing something else. Who knows? I can't tell. But, and I don't know whose chocolate it is. First I thought it was a cheap chocolate, but I don't think it is. It's nice. If you like a, let me take another bite. Yeah. It's a nice chocolate with a little layer of caramel. I give it an 8. I was going to say a 7, but I think it could be an 8. 1 out of 10. Okay? Well, that was fun. I tell you. This is the funnest thing. So this is another favorite day from Target, and it says yum on it. And it says pumpkin spice white chocolate crisp cookies with white chocolate chips made with real butter. Limited offering. That's the thing these companies are doing lately, is that they're doing limited offering, so you feel like you got to get it. Kind of like Trader Joe's whole deal, you know. I almost went shopping there today, and I thought, that's a lot of money. Same with Starbucks sometimes. I got to be careful, y'all. You know, if I make a little money from this YouTube, and someday, my monetization will come. But, okay, this says contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Oh, that is not good to hear, you all. Well, I better go to Trader Joe's. Product of the United States. Well, let's just find out. But we had a 3 or 4, and then we had a 7 or an 8. So it's quite a span. Let's see how this one looks, okay? Let's find out. Well, at least you don't have to waste your money on some of them. But, you know, we all have different tastes. What I think is a 4, you might think is a 10. What I think is a 10, you might think is a 6. So it's kind of funny. Okay, now this has a complete different smell. The other two smell like maple. This is pumpkin spice white chocolate. It is. You can smell it's more pumpkin-y. But it has another smell to it, too. It almost tastes apple-y. Excuse me. Listen, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I'm going to knock these cookies over because, you know, I just knock everything over. So let me put these other cookies, the tray of cookies, the maple truffles, back in here, okay? And you go tuck away, my little friends. Okay, now we're back to our task of our pumpkin spice white chocolate. Oh, you all, I love the fall. I need to, someday I want to write a song about fall. I feel like someday I should write songs about my favorite things. I wrote a few songs when I was like in my 20s, and I don't think they were that bad. Maybe one day I'll play one for you. And I'm sorry about that one song I did. It was so slow. And then I sang it for a memorial service for a beautiful friend of ours, that Holy Ground song. And my partner Penny, she played the guitar, so I sang it a little faster, and I just liked it so much more. I thought, I should have gotten her to play the guitar on that one, but that's okay. I'm thinking about, Adrian, one of our viewers, had suggested I do an outdoor channel. So I'm thinking about, once I have a channel in place, which I really don't yet, but once I have a channel going, I might do one being reviews and indoor things like mukbangs and hauls, and then outdoor would be like gardening, camp songs, camping, plants and trees or something. That's what I'm starting to think. I don't want to have too many channels because I can't keep up with it. So that's why I have one channel right now. I know I'm throwing out a lot of videos, but I don't know. I don't want to get sick of it and then not be able to keep up. So that's why I'm keeping one channel till, you know, like I keep saying, I'm not sponsored. I'm not making money from this. So I really want to wait till I get things under my belt, you know. But anyway, let's see what this is about. Okay, this is, well, I already said it 500 times. Pumpkin spice white chocolate favorite days. Okay, let me show you inside. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, they go about up to here on the bag, so that's pretty cool. Looks like a lot of these little puppies. Now, I said it on all the other ones. I don't really like to tell calories when you're eating food that's not good, not that great for you, because you're eating because you want to enjoy it. But this says 5 cookies, 140 calories. So this is the real deal as far as calories go. The real bargain. Anyway, okay, let's look at this little thing. I'm curious about this. It's just a little puppy. It looks like it's already been eaten. Let me see if I can grab another one. Okay, I'm going to grab a prettier one. Here's a prettier one. Okay? Okay, let's take a bite, right? Interesting. Kind of got a little ginger taste to it. Now, you know, I don't know my spices that well, but I'm just talking what I know. I have to say it tastes a little folly. It tastes a little spicy. But I don't taste pumpkin. And I don't see any white. Doesn't it say it has white chips in it? White chocolate chips with white chocolate chips. Well, maybe I'm tasting them and I don't realize it. I think that might be a little baby white chocolate chip. They're little cookies, so maybe they have little tiny chips. Little chips. Little chips. Everywhere I go, I see little chips. I'm a goofball. Daisy sound. Look at Daisy. She's the sweetest gal. I know I say that all the time, and you might get sick of it, but I tell you, she gets sweeter and nicer and kinder and smarter every day. And she's just beautiful. She's my gal. Okay. I taste the white chip now. So sorry, favorite day. I don't really taste pumpkin, but I taste spicy on my tongue. You get a little mellowness with the, these a little bit of an aftertaste, but not bad. Now, I would bring these to a get-together, the office, a little fall party or something. These could be nice in a fancy-pantsy place, too, because it's got so many rich spices to it. What would I give it? It's not something that I'll run to the store to buy again. And, you know, to be true Barb, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I'd ever go buy any of these boxes of cookies again, only because of the price. But I could see me being in a hurry, going to somebody's place, and I would get the maple truffle buttercream, you know, the chocolate one with the caramel in it, and see me getting this one. I wouldn't get that shortbread maple. It's just real different tasting. It has a real odd taste to it, too, that I don't know if I like, but the spices are a little bit of a kicker. It's interesting. I don't think I'm writing home about it. I think I'm going to have to... did I already give you a rating? I think I'm going to have to give it, for me, a 5. That's just what my gut says to say. Yeah. I don't think I can give it a 6. I mean, but I do say this might be fun for a party because it's so spicy that some people will really love it. So my number one is this one. I gave it an 8. That maple chocolate. My number 2 is this one. It's real interesting. Even though I gave it a 5, maybe it's a 6 or a 7, but it's so good at rating, aren't I? A 5.5 or a 6, but it's just so interesting tasting. And this one I gave it a 3 or 4, y'all. I'm so sorry. You know, it's just not working for me. Well, that's it. That's favorite day. But it's interesting. Some of them are made in Canada and some made in the United States. Well, I kind of like that, y'all. That's really nice. Well, fall's a coming. Fall's here. I don't know. Let me know if you're getting colors in your trees yet. The past couple years, we wouldn't get colors on our trees until November. And now, you all, this year, our pear trees are already turning, and it's the first week of October. Well, I think the last week of September, we had a little bit of colors happening. So if you're coming to leaf watch in the Blue Ridge Mountains, the colors are changing sooner this year than it has the past 2 years, and maybe even longer than that. But it goes up and down. You know, some years, I remember I had a big reunion of my friends from New York City years ago, and I was so happy we timed it just right where they'd see the fall leaves. They all came and all stayed at this big house, and it was greener than green than green. And I was like, and the colors didn't even start changing until the second week of November. So you never know. I'm sure somebody understands the weather and how it all works, how much rain and when the colors come up, but I don't know that stuff. Anyway, this was fun. I hope you had a good time. Feel free to share in the comments if there's something you want me to try, but most of all, just feel free to share in the comments anything about the fall that you want to share. Someone had shared about their son. Her favorite memory was her son and her going to go to the pumpkin patch. Now, you know, I never did that as a kid. Maybe I did and I don't remember. Now, that could be. But, you know, feel free to share your memories or something nice you're going to do for the fall this year. I'd like to go to a corn maze sometime. I think I did one once. They can be a little panicky, but I like the idea, you know, and I like a hayride too. That's always nice. That's where I got my first kiss when I was 16 on a hayride with Jeff. Anyway, I don't think he'll ever see one of these reviews, and the odds of him seeing this one, I doubt. But anyway, let me just say goodbye, and I hope you're well. I hope you're well enough to enjoy the fall. And if you're not, I hope that you can just hang on there, and hopefully you'll start feeling better real soon, okay? You all take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, and until the next time, tally ho, good neighbor. Bye-bye now.